Hi, I'm Dr. Benna Click, chiropractor at Momentum Chiropractic, and I'm here today at Ace Fix-It Hardware with Noah and Bob. I'm here today to share some tips and suggestions on safe lifting procedures, and we're also going to demonstrate an amazing product called the Forearm Forklift that will help make lifting easier for you. Okay, we're going to start with a couple basic lifting tips. These are tips that will help keep you safe while you are lifting heavy items. First, you want to start with a nice wide stance. So keep your feet about shoulder length apart, and that way you have a nice firm foundation. You also want to focus on bending at the knees. So instead of bending forward at the waist, try and bend at the knees as if you're going to go into a squat, and try to keep your shoulders lined up over your hips. Keep in mind, your spine is a set of bones that stack on top of each other. So the spine is strongest when those bones stay stacked on top of each other as they should. Whenever you're bending forward at the waist, you can see that kind of changes the position of the bones, takes them out of that stacked position, and that can make your spine a little less stable and not quite as strong. So another thing you want to keep in mind when you're lifting something heavy is keep your body as close to that item as possible, and that'll help improve your leverage. A couple things to keep in mind when you're lifting an item and moving it, you want to avoid twisting and moving it. So a better idea is to lift straight up, turn your hips and your feet together, turn your head and your shoulders together, keep everything going in the same direction, and that will take some of the stress off of your spine because you won't be twisting and putting extra tension in your spine. Also, when setting things down, you want to observe the same procedures. Bend at the knees, keep your shoulders lined up over your hips, and slowly set the item down. Okay, so we're going to use some of the safe lifting techniques that I shared with you to lift this tool storage cabinet. So Noah and Bob are going to show you lifting in the proper position. So nice wide stance in your feet. You want to get as close to the item as possible, and then you're going to bend at the knees and lift straight up and set it back down slowly. So you can see, even with the safe lifting procedure, there's a little bit of difficulty in maneuvering awkward items, items that might be odd shapes or heavier on one side than the other. In order to prevent injury, you may want to consider using a device to assist you in lifting. Even if an item isn't super heavy, if you happen to slip, or if it happens to slip out of your hand, it can cause you to react suddenly, cause an unexpected movement in your body that may lead to a potential injury. There's a great item that we discovered called the Forearm Forklift, sold here at Ace Hardware, and we're going to demonstrate how that item can assist you. Okay, the Forearm Forklift is a set of 2 straps. You're basically just going to slide it under each end of your item that you want to lift, and then you're going to slide these right onto either your upper arms or your forearms, and then you'll lift using the proper lifting technique. All right, so we're going to demonstrate how to use the Forearm Forklift on this tool storage cabinet. So Noah and Bob, if you want to go ahead and get it set up, we're going to slide the straps under each side of the box. Try to keep it fairly even from side to side. And then you're just going to slide your forearms through these loops. There are several different loops, so you want to try to get your forearms or even your upper arm as close to the item as possible. All right, guys, nice wide stance, bend at the knees, and lift straight up. Excellent. Walk forward a couple steps, keep your hips and your shoulders lined up with each other. All right, let's set it down, nice wide stance, bend at the knees, and slowly down. And you can see how much easier that makes it. There's no bending forward at the waist. You're able to keep it nice and close to your body, and even with a very heavy item, you're able to maneuver it fairly easily. These also work great for items that have awkward shapes or that don't have a great spot to hold on to or to grab onto. This makes it so much easier and so much safer.